Hello, welcome to Clutch My Pearls, the podcast where I, Emily, learn all about the smut that my friends are reading. As always, I'm joined with Vanessa and Barbara.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello. Hi. I realized
Hi.
I didn't need to be yelling so much.
Okay.
I was
Oh.
projecting.
I support.
Theater.
And then I realized
it.
that I can just speak like a normal human.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if any of us can be speaking like normal humans.
No.
Evidenced by me going,
Well, hi.
Hi.
we have beef.
I was wondering. I was gonna
Vanessa
say
and I
it.
have beef.
I wanted
So is
to-
this like a back
This is
channel beef?
one-sided beef.
Emily's bummed that she's left out of the beef.
I was told that the clue was a drop of blood.
Oh well, this has nothing to
Is
do
this
with
a
it.
unrelated.
different beef?
This is different beef.
No, this is beef. Okay.
Okay.
Follow us on TikTok, first of all.
Okay, yeah.
Clutch My
Barbara
Pearls
Did
on
you?
everywhere.
Emily tagged me in that video.
Which
or
one?
us?
Was it Emily? Because it wasn't me.
I'm always getting
Somebody tagged me in a video, and it was the Flutter. Maybe
Uh-huh.
they're just in my feed,
Yeah.
but it was basically.
Oh, and it was like something for the lady? No.
Yeah, and she was like, it goes a salad, and she goes, I don't want a salad.
Uh-huh.
Here's what happened. Somebody, not me, on the Clutch My Pearls TikTok account reposted a TikTok
Me.
where this woman is using the audio where it says, I don't want this. And the first thing she does is she's at a bookstore and at the counter she has a copy of The Love Hypothesis.
Yes.
And then the audio basically is like, I don't want this. And she drops it on the floor
Uh-huh.
and then lists all of the like dark romance things. And
Mm-hmm.
that's fantastic, except I love The Love Hypothesis and I cannot believe you've done this to me, Vanessa.
I
You dropped it on the
didn't
floor. That's
even-
basically
okay, first of
Adam
all-
Driver that you've just dropped onto the floor, which is hard because he's so tall.
I'm not the one in the video.
Yeah, but you endorsed it.
Oh.
And
I
therefore,
didn't even see what book she was holding.
I do believe that. Yeah.
And the last book she put down was the Milking Farm book.
Which we have done, which is an episode
and
that
I
you
was
guys
like,
should
can't
go
stop
enjoy.
thinking about it. That's all I said.
That is true, but
I didn't
I
say anything about Allie Hazelwood. But you know what?
Justice for the Love
Sometimes you need
Hypothesis.
meat.
You are correct.
That's why you guys have beef.
Sometimes you need beef and potatoes.
Yeah, we got beef.
Yeah. But sometimes you just need a little, like a bag of goldfish.
Yeah, sometimes you need potatoes. No meat, just potatoes.
Allie Hazelwood
Good
is salad.
potatoes.
She's salad?
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
But I love a Caesar
I hate
salad.
salad.
Oh.
salad
There are
is
some salads I will
good, but
eat.
I'm saying like it's not nasty.
It's not nasty, but potatoes. They're
Like a
yummy,
mashed
but they're not like.
potatoes? You can
Emily
spice
hates
them up
mashed
if you want.
potatoes at work.
Right.
Welcome to the potato episode. I got a new phone and my light. I look like a ghost now, and I don't know what happened.
Beautiful. Quit it.
That's the beef. Sorry, we didn't bring any for you, Emily.
It's okay. I'm happy to
I
not
didn't
be
even
included.
know what I was doing. That is a local bookstore, by the way,
I
Flutter.
know we need to go.
Yeah.
I was just reposting.
I'll go talk to them about how
I was trying to be supportive,
Just trying to support.
and I created
Yeah.
beef.
they're gonna get
That
picketers.
happens.
I also wanted to say we did get tagged in another TikTok. Kayla and Gracie is the name of the TikTok. I
Okay.
think Gracie is her dog.
Okay, I love that.
She tagged us in this girl named Madison's video.
Okay,
She is the cousin of Glenn Powell.
Oh my God.
it's happening.
Kayla told her, "Girl, you have to listen to Clutch My Pearls podcast. They
The early
always they always joke about famous people's cousins listening to it."
Oh my God. Oh my
alright.
God. Just be like, but you have to listen to all of them because we do come back around to your cousin.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I just decided that I was like lying in the sand against Glenn Powell.
But then Twister's got things all mixed up for me. Where
I
I, was
got all
like,
twisted up, and I'd like him to twist me up or
What was
untwist
it?
me or
His
something.
mouth or his tongue?
the way that he like
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like
She's look at her.
his
Look at the way
lips.
she's
Emily's
cheesing
got-
her. She's
yeah.
blushing.
he goes, nope. It's like, no, right. And he's like getting out of the truck. He goes,
You just said is that. It was just like you're attacking us with
It
Glenn
was
Powell's
just-
tongue.
it's just the way that he kind of like licked his lips. Like, what are we?
You're so squirmy. I'm dying.
Yeah.
Leave
like,
your
what's-
hair alone.
I can't stop coughing.
Anyways.
She's gonna rip her hair out, and we always talk about celebrities and their cousins. So
Yeah.
Kayla and Gracie, hello, love your dog. Can I pet? And
Yeah.
Madison, say
Madison Powell.
hi. Say hi to Glenn.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love it.
He's around. He's in the
That's our,
neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what? That's our street team at work.
Yes.
That is our street team working hard.
Trying to get us a famous cousin.
That's where we are in this little ladder. Is we've got our street team out there putting the work in,
That is
Putting the
our
work.
marketing strategy fully.
getting through cousins because
Yeah.
cousins are the ones that can really get at ear. You know?
Cousins, you go on the cousin walk at any holiday and you have a good time.
Yeah, and you'd be like, listen to this podcast. LOL.
Great.
Yeah.
Don't tell grandma, but maybe.
Maybe grandma. You
Grandma
Let me
would
look at
like
Grandma's
it.
Nora
bookshelf.
Roberts episode. We did Nora Roberts. We've done Julie Garwood. There's something there
She's
for her.
in.
Something for everybody.
Tell Nana it'll be okay. Vanessa, what are you going to do to us?
We have a Vanessa book this week. I was told that the clue was blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the period,
I know it's been blood heavy.
we've been in a heavy
You've
flow.
been, yeah.
like those tampons. Because
I asked Emily for a tampon.
because I have an IUD. I was like, I don't know. Do they expire? Like,
What is
I
a
don't.
tampon?
She gave me one that
I
I know.
I was like, I think I might have one rummaging around somewhere, and I've never used them or ever seen them, but I've never seen the U shape ones.
It was
ultra.
so big.
It was literally like this big. It was like a hot dog.
But it's shaped like a.
No, it's like,
bendy-
you know how they'll say like R for regular, L for light.
It's just the thickness. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I've
You
never
got a
s-
tamale, is what you're. Okay.
It was like U and then S plus.
Oh.
I
Super
was like,
plus. But I was like, that
wow.
is heavy flow. But
Wow. I didn't even know those were options.
I didn't either. But dig
Life is
around under my
beautiful.
bathroom sink and
Could
you'll
you
find
imagine?
something.
Okay, never mind.
Representation matters.
I bet you'd like it. What do you got for us?
So this book has been on my TBR for a while.
Is it Twilight?
Ooh.
No, I
Oh.
wish. And they don't fuck. I finally was looking at it, and we had so many friends read this book,
Okay.
and I saw a TikTok, and I was like, I have to read it.
Do I know?
Just
Have
get-
I seen it at the stores?
I don't know. It's called. It's a skull on the cover with some roses. It's called Phantasma
Oh.
by Kaylie Smith.
Okay.
Kaylie Smith, Phantasma.
Came out in
Okay.
September 2024.
Oh, yesterday.
Yes.
Phantasma. Is it Phantom of the Opera?
No, but I almost read a book about.
Really?
Yeah.
You're
Now,
teasing
but
Emily.
was
and
it
now
like-
Emily has beef with you for teasing.
The
for all my
fam heads.
Phantom heads, yeah.
Because I was asking her some questions about
Oh,
Phantom
okay.
of the Opera because I was thinking about reading a Phantom.
But it's not like the actual telling of it. It's just using like how Dramini is like
Yes.
the characters.
No, this is like a retelling,
But
like an
spicier.
opera singer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
With a mask.
A
He's-
hidden ghoul.
yeah.
Ghoul. Ghoul.
It more or less sounded the same. That's why I was asking you
Yeah.
because I was like, I don't know how accurate this is. So I
Well,
was wondering.
I'm telling y'all, I think it's later this year or maybe next year is my Eras tour. Phantom's going on tour. And we're going.
All the
To
Phantom
every
heads.
single city.
Every
Phantom
single
heads.
one.
Get the tickets.
Get the tickets. I know it's going
Are
to
we
be the
dressing
one.
up?
Maybe.
Oh
But we
my
can go to the
God.
one in Detroit. They don't have a Texas date yet. But
I think the rule is you have to travel. If we're doing Eras tour, then yeah, you're who knows what city you'll get in. And
Who
then you just
knows?
go anyway.
I
Yeah.
think you can go to any of these.
No, you got to go to whatever one. It's
We
going to
got-
be a
you gotta
rush.
have the right seat because you gotta be like where you can see the chandelier, but the chandelier comes down too, but you see enough. You're not too close, not too far back.
Oh my God, spoilers. There's a chandelier.
It's a whole thing.
I don't sing well. Is that okay?
When we saw it, it was COVID, so I had a mask on. So thankfully, I was able to mouth the words.
That probably worked out for the audience.
No one
near
knew
you
it
as
was
well.
Emily.
Oh, be quiet, ma'am.
They're like, oh, I hear a cat in the audience.
We'll get her sick right before we go.
Yeah, I was like masquerade.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Vanessa, tell us about your book.
Okay.
It's not anything to do with that. Great.
Nothing. Okay.
Welcome to Phantasma. There are only 2 rules to the game. Stay alive and don't fall in love.
Is this like Hunger Games?
Kind of.
I don't know anything about
Ooh.
Hunger Games.
I love when there's a game.
Did you ever see Battle Royale? The
No.
Japanese? Okay.
Did you ever see Hunger Games?
No.
That makes sense.
Okay. I don't know what else there is to
This.
reference.
There's no way to know.
When Ophelia's sister disappears.
Classic book name.
Yeah.
She's got a sister, Ophelia. What color's her hair?
I really think that this was Hermione fanfic at
That's
some
fine.
point.
I'm reacting appropriately to that.
She has chocolate curly brown hair.
Yeah,
And
Is she
he has
precocious?
icy white hair with green eyes.
I'll allow it. Yeah,
He has
very
blue
close.
eyes.
What?
Does Draco have blue eyes?
They say that it's gray, but it's like a bluish gray. But it more often than not will lean gray.
Oh. But is she precocious like Hermione?
Sure.
She's real smart.
Yeah.
So
Her name's
smart.
Ophelia.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
When Ophelia's sister disappears, there's only one way to save her.
Barbara has a question.
Barbara has a question. I think the mic stand keeps hitting my boob. Okay, so
They're just so big. They're just
was
dumping
like-
out.
I want to make sure it picks up on the. Okay, the sister. How old is the sister? Is this like a Katniss Primrose Hunger Games
Young,
situation?
Not that young. They're pretty close.
Okay, they're closer in age.
Yeah,
Got it.
they're adults. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Guinevere.
Guinevere. Ooh.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
her name.
I love that
These
name.
fancy names.
Ophelia must enter Phantasma,
She has
a
to.
deadly contest inside a haunted mansion to claim its prize, a single wish.
Oh my God, we made wishes.
Yes.
Haunted mansion, that's scary. Yeah, we made a wish and we lit a candle, and then maybe it'll burn down the recording thing that we have.
Maybe it won't.
Who knows?
It'll be a wild episode.
Phantasma is a maze of twisty corridors and lavish ballrooms of demons and temptations.
Demons.
Ophelia will face 9 challenges.
I like
the
it.
9
like Squid
levels
Games.
of hell.
Oh.
That too.
Oh, yeah, that too.
That too.
Netflix, the Bible.
Bibble. Blah, 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 blah. 9 challenges, each more dangerous than the last. There can only be one winner, and the other contestants will stop at nothing to eliminate their rivals.
And you cannot fall in love, but I bet she does.
They
don't
do.
fall in love.
Do they die if they get eliminated?
Yes.
Did
For
she
real?
die at the end?
So it is like Squid Games.
Yes, people die.
Is he in the contest or running the contest?
Neither.
He's a sponsor.
Is he a guard?
He's training her. He's a demon.
I'll get there.
He's one of the challenges.
Every
He's
day.
the Phantom of the Opera.
Okay. He's the chandelier.
Oh my God,
Oh.
he's bright.
Yeah, a sentient chandelier. Chandelier.
Sentient chandelier.
Sexual
Chandelier.
sentient.
Yeah.
Okay, every day the house creates new monsters, but just as Ophelia's fears threaten to overwhelm her, a mysterious stranger offers her a bargain.
Phantom.
Phantom.
Yes. Charming, arrogant, and infuriatingly attractive.
Uh-oh.
Blackwell.
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 His name is Blackwell?
Yes.
I was like, his name is Draco. I got confused.
Yeah.
His first name is Blackwell?
No.
Good.
That's like a name, but we find out his whole name later.
Later. What is it?
Demon of the Blackwell. I don't know what's happening. Okay.
I don't know. I don't even remember what it is. It's long. it's
a whole thing.
evil.
We're not here for a book report. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want the tea.
What does she call him?
Blackwell.
Okay. Well, all right.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry. Claims he can guide her through the lethal trials ahead. All he asks in return is 10 years of her life.
Okay.
Ophelia knows she shouldn't trust him. Blackwell doesn't seem dangerous, but appearances can be deceptive. Worse still, she feels a dark and irresistible attraction drawing them closer and closer. Her life is on the line, but in Phantasma, the only thing deadlier than losing the game is losing your heart.
Is that an official part of the rules?
Dun, dun, dun. They don't really say, but they tell you not to fall in love. And
You're
I think
busy. Don't get
because
distracted.
people get
They probably tried to team up
Cursed.
too. Oh.
They tell you not to fall in love in the house because there are demons there who will make you fall in love, and then it's going to be a big problem.
Oh,
But not Blackwell.
It could be a trick.
Is this a series or a
Is he a
standalone?
vampire?
It's a
It
series.
is a series.
Does it end on a cliffhanger?
Or are they about each person?
Not
Or,
really.
Like they're
It's pretty wrapped up.
whoever she's with.
like
Yeah.
we get through all 9 levels.
Yes.
So maybe the next one is like a different group of people come in to do the Squid
It's
Game.
there's a lot of plot in this.
Ooh,
How many
no
pages was
whiteboard.
it?
And we're not going to really get to it.
Don't worry about it.
I don't need to know.
487?
Damn.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
What's up with her sister? Where's she? Why does she enter into this haunted house to get her sister who
I'll
is
tell
not
you.
in the haunted house? She'll
I'll tell
us.
you.
Emily?
I'll tell you. She has to make things right.
She'll tell us.
It's New Orleans.
Ooh.
Horse and carriage times, but motor cars are referenced. So
Okay,
it's
like a
right on
like
the
a
cusp.
Ford like Model T.
yes.
So like
Yes.
1800s, like
Yes.
the golden age, Gilded Age.
Yes.
I love that show.
Oh my
Yes.
God, Downton Abbey.
Would you like to guess the pages?
Oh, I was like,
You
you said
said-
it's 487. I'm sorry.
And she said lots of plot.
When the first coming.
Yes.
It may not be her.
It's her.
It's her.
Is she rubbing it out?
No, they're together.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna say 243.
69.
178.
Oh,
We did it. We were right.
They like dry hump. She comes.
Dry
Oh.
humping doesn't get the respect it deserves.
Yeah. Not when it's Blackwell.
I will say, shout out to the friend who definitely watches the podcast and will know what conversation I'm referencing that we had. Dry humping is great if it leads somewhere else.
Yeah.
Nowadays, if you end with dry humping, that's very weird. Everyone's adults.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
217, they fuck.
Got it.
Okay. So the book opens with her mom dying.
Ugh, rip.
Her mom was a necromancer, and she has been...
I'm sorry. Now, can I ask, by using context clues or just like if I were to use the root of the words, does she fuck dead people?
Yes. No, she does not.
That's
but I love it.
necrophilia.
Okay, well, necromancer.
I think she
Necromancer
brings dead people back to life.
talks to dead people.
She chats with them.
She's romancing the stone.
Animate the dead. I don't really know.
Oh, she's practical
Yeah,
magic.
Like when I ran into practice. She's one of the ants. Oh, she's Rizzo.
Yeah.
But the ant from Practical Magic.
Yes. So literally her mom dies and she gets the gift. And her eyes turn icy blue. And she takes her mom's locket that's been passed down through all of the women, and it kind of like pulses, like leads her places, like warns her of things.
Compels her.
They go to like wrap up her mom's affairs.
Yeah.
The funeral, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
And they end up finding out that her mom owed money on the house that they had owned for centuries.
Okay, bring her back to life and have her pay that shit.
Yeah. So if they don't pay by next month, then their house is going to be demoed. It's already like being in foreclosure.
Oh.
It's a pretty tight deadline.
The sister knows. They have this huge fight. She runs off.
Classic Gwen.
Classic Gwendolyn.
Ophelia really doesn't get out a lot. And I think it's because she's like learning to be a necromancer to like take over. So her sister's out socializing and she's been locked up learning about stuff with her mom.
Got you. Very the queen. She's the queen, and then the sister Maria.
Yeah.
And she's alone because her sister takes off and she kind of gets turned around and she thinks that she's at this old church and she like hears somebody talking. And so she immediately just thinks like, oh, I'm a necromancer now, so now I'm going to start seeing ghosts. And
Great.
she feels this like energy.
Blackwell.
And
Is it in her locket or in her down there?
down there.
Both.
Ooh.
She's
And
ovulating.
she hears like a deep voice and they're talking about how she looks familiar. And I think that she thinks that, oh, everybody's just going to be assuming that I'm my mom now because she has these crazy eyes. He calls her Angel and tells her it's not safe. She can't see him. She can only hear him.
Okay. Talking
And-
through her vagina.
Yes.
Is he a vampire?
No.
Is he literally speaking through her vagina?
No.
But he's like compelling her, or he's just inside of her mind?
No. He's a ghost, but she can't see him for some reason.
Oh.
And she's like, if it's not safe, why are you here? And he's like, I can't leave. And he's like, don't you know where you are? And she turns around and she looks up and it's Phantasma.
What is Phantasma?
Fantasia.
It's a mansion, but it literally sounds like Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
The way like one day it's an empty plot and the next day it just pops up. And it's
Okay.
literally like a mansion.
Okay.
So
It's like a traveling haunted mansion.
I can already feel there's a lot of us just going, okay.
Yeah.
He talks through her vagina. Great.
no,
Especially
she's not
when
talking through her vagina.
But no, he definitely is. Yeah.
Especially when you're like, there's a lot of plot that I'm not going to
get into it.
You know,
Yeah.
I can't handle. You know, my brain doesn't.
Yeah.
We're doing
I
really
think
good. We're
because
doing really good.
there's like wards on the mansion
Classic wards, yeah.
that are that are making it to where people can't see the mansion or talk to anybody, but because she is a necromancer, she can.
She's got the power and the blue eyes, so she can see that, but she can't see him because he's inside her vagina.
Are you a
Educationally.
necromancer,
Yes.
Barbara?
I would never agree to do that. I would burn that locket with my mom's body. I would have run away from home. I don't do ghosts. I don't do scary. That's very alarming.
She offers to help because it's her new job. But he's like, what if helping me causes you harm? And he's being real sweet, and she can feel him like touching on her face and stuff. And
But you can't see him.
she gets scared and she runs off. She goes home and her sister's missing. She finds her diary. She's talking all about Phantasma and trying to find somebody named Gabriel. And I think what she's thinking is that her sister is going to Phantasma to get the single wish to help her save their house.
I bet she's not. I bet she's going to use a wish for something else.
Gabriel.
Maybe. I don't know.
Gabriel, is that the archangel?
He goes by Gabby. No, he's the leader of the motorcycle
It's Wolfie.
club. It's Wolfie.
Oh, it's Wolfie.
Yeah.
Woof.
Ooh. Okay. So she gets to the house and she goes inside and she agrees to the contest. It's basically like, you might die But
Say la vie.
It's like a
Yeah.
nightclub. Someone at the door. Like, do you want me to stamp your wrist? You better be fucking sure. You got to go through like
Basically.
9 circles of hell. It's a whole thing. Does she bring any tools?
No, you're going to stay there for a week.
Toothbrush?
So you
outfits?
bring toothbrush and clothes and stuff.
Tampons if you need
Does,
it.
Yeah.
does everyone wear the same outfit?
No.
No uniforms.
Squid Game.
It is literally like a fancy old-timey hotel.
Okay, so it's a
Okay.
haunted mansion at Disneyland.
It's a haunted mansion, yeah.
Yes. You are divided into groups, so she's not with her sister. She hasn't seen her sister since she got there. So she doesn't even know if she's really even there. She goes into her room and there's a little ghost kitty, which I thought was so cute.
Like a real one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at.
He's white.
Oh.
Yeah.
so she can
reminds
see
you-
it just fine, or is it see-through?
It's see-through.
Is he named
Nice.
Pringles?
Yes.
Poe.
Okay, so yeah,
Poe.
Pringles.
Pringles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's his full government name.
Yes. Pringle Poe.
Pringle Poe.
Pringle Poe. He's kind of like going around the bookshelf and she finds this like secret compartment and there's like a tunnel and the cat goes in there. She follows after him.
Smart.
She gets chased by something in there.
Like a dark energy.
Yes.
Ugh.
And well, no, it sounds like a monster. And
Monster.
she gets like scratched. She's like running.
Oh my gosh.
And
squitches. Oh, no.
she's like stuck in this. She can't see anything. She's like stuck, and she like summons a doorway on accident. She goes through it, and Blackwell.
Hey, girl.
Is he jerking it?
No, he's just like, "What are you doing? Like, how
What
did
are
you
you
get
doing
in
here?"
here?" Yeah.
What does he look
Um,
like? Oh, you told us. Don't worry about it.
So he's not. Well, okay. So he's not a regular ghost. He's not
He's not
see
like
through.
Pringles, though.
They're usually like blue halo, but he is solid
Yeah,
and
he's a
kind
demon.
of like a yellow white halo.
So he has like an aura.
He's a phantom.
Sure. Of the opera.
Ah.
Yes. She immediately recognizes him from the night before outside.
From her vagina.
She she doesn't know what he looks like, but she recognizes his energy.
She feels it.
Yeah. He doesn't remember though. He doesn't remember talking to her.
He's
He has
nagging her.
No, he really has no recollection.
What is a phantom?
So they go into the book about apparitions, ghosts, ghouls, phantoms. So basically I think a phantom is when someone who is supposed to be immortal dies. So
That's a bit
like
of a
a
loophole, yeah.
vampire or somebody powerful. So they still have powers in the afterlife.
So
Okay.
he's physical,
He's physical,
but he has no memory of what's going on with his.
That's a part of the story that I will.
Can he
get
come
to.
and go from being seen, or is he always
Yes,
seen?
He
he
can come,
can
all
be
right.
invisible. He can transport. He can go between realms.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
That comes into play later.
Oh.
Going in
okay.
between realms?
Transporting.
He accidentally. Oh God! I came and then now we're ended up somewhere else.
It's not ever accident. It's intentional.
It's intentional.
Okay. So blah 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 blah. He offers her a blood bargain
Of course.
to help her through the trials. She
For 2 days every month, you have to come and live with me.
basically he'll
Would it be
help
like
her.
advantages?
Basically, he doesn't really say, but he can heal her. He can do all this stuff for her.
Okay.
Yeah, he can help her through the games, give
her
her
relaxed.
insight. Yeah. So,
Keep her coming.
of course, she refuses, though. She said, well, before she refuses, she does ask, let me guess, you want me to find the key? And he was like, what are you talking about? When they were talking the night before, when he was invisible,
Yeah.
she said, how would you get out of here? What can I do to help you? And he said, only
The
a key, a heart and a key would set me free.
The heart of the ocean.
A locket. I'm going to open my Diet Pepsi right now.
Titanic.
Fuck yeah, brother.
84
Sponsored by
years.
Diet. It's not.
Oh my God. Let me get a red.
Hell
while you're
yeah,
getting a
bro.
red.
Sponsored by Titanic, the movie. Okay.
Oh,
100% eat.
So yeah,
sponsor.
eat. So she refuses.
Sure. Because she does not trust.
She does not trust.
Okay.
She's
Her
like, I
mom always
can't.
told her, don't trust.
Said, don't trust fandoms.
Yes.
Blackwell? Mm-mm.
Level 1 is basically limbo. I'm not going to go through all the levels, but I'm going to go to the ones
Great.
that are important.
Okay.
Limbo is basically a devil shows up. There's many devils, but there's like a king of devils.
Sure.
But a different devil is running every level.
It's like Bowser.
Yes. So the devil shows up, whatever of I forget what it is, but it's basically limbo. She goes inside, it's a maze, but she can only see, but she can't hear, talk, touch.
But Blackwell comes along and he's like,
No,
I got you.
he doesn't come.
No, he doesn't. Do not come.
She passes, but barely. She gets into a fight with another contestant because you really have to help each other in some of these competitions. If you don't help, then some people end up dead. And so she confronts somebody about that.
Someone in her tribe tried to backstab her he voted out, and it's like, okay.
The house is egging him on to hurt her. There's always like things going on outside of the levels.
This other contestant dude
yes
has the house inside his head going like, you want to hurt her.
Yes, kind of.
Okay.
And it presents a knife all of a sudden.
What does he do with the hilt?
He picks up the knife and he throws it at her chest.
Normal behavior for a knife.
She turns invisible and it goes right through her.
Hell yeah.
She doesn't know what this is. They all immediately just assume that she's a demon. So they try to kill her.
Is there anybody? Does anybody else have magical powers?
No.
Okay.
That's why it's very surprising.
So they're like, that's weird.
That's super weird. Is there Jeff Survivor monitoring the situation? Or?
Right.
Not
Is our
really.
host?
Blackwell does show up and saves her.
Aww.
As there's like a big snake coming in to like the there's
Is it a
literally
basilisk?
yeah, there's literally bad shit
Bullseye.
going on
Bullseye.
all the time. In your bedroom, in the dining room, outside of the levels. They're literally just trying to scare you.
You don't even have an off limits for like
You
the
don't have an off-
bathroom?
no.
Like, can I pee in peace?
No.
Ooh. I don't
No.
Gwen, sorry girl.
Do not pee peace.
Yeah.
You're an
there's
adult. You're fine.
No safe zone.
You'll figure it out.
You're in Phantasma.
Good luck with Gabby.
She's bitten by the big snake. She's almost possessed by a poltergeist who looks like her sister, which obviously
What?
she's not around. She wouldn't be allowed to come up here.
She wouldn't be allowed.
So she needs Blackwell, and he needs this connection.
They need to
Apparently,
fuck.
it makes him stronger.
Oh.
It's how he stays a phantom by taking on these bargains. A little bit of life force keeps him.
I was kind of like the ghoul in Fallout. Doesn't he like do something to kind of stay a ghoulish?
I don't know. That's your territory.
I don't know. I miss him. He should be coming back soon. Ghoul. He was like
Thinking
had to
about
like huff or drink something
Yeah.
to keep him like
Was it the toxic stuff or something?
something like that.
Anyways,
He's like a dementor. He needs some of her soul.
yes. So, and he's like, I can heal you. I can make these illusions
I can fix
disappear. Yeah.
I can fix you.
He can transport you, and he can also help her with her magic that she obviously doesn't know how to use.
He'll stand guard outside the bathroom.
He'll train her.
So basically, he does this every competition. He picks somebody to help.
Oh.
This is the most helpful he's ever been, though.
Has he have any of his former helpees won?
Yes, often. Nice. Often.
Okay.
Yeah. She agrees to the bargain. They have moments and banter where she's like going around trying to find more like hidden things, trying to find the key. Like leaning against the bookshelf and like reading over her shoulder. It's really cute.
But he's visible. Does she know he's reading over her shoulder?
Yeah, he's visible.
He's visible.
He's
Sometimes.
solid.
He's got an
He
aura.
can be solid. He can be invisible.
I don't know if when he's like flirting with her, is he like being sneaky?
Yes. No.
She sees him.
Yeah, she sees him. He's definitely trying to rile her up with his attractiveness constantly.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He just wants to have some fun.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
So level 2 is lust. And he's like, you have to summon me immediately to help you.
I got you, girl.
I have to help you.
She forgets as soon as she gets there.
What?
When you
She's
get-
so horned up. She's distracted. She's not thinking straight.
When you get there, they give you a drink to choose from, and they're all different colors, and they all represent different types of lust. She chooses red,
Classic.
which is bloodlust.
Oh.
The blood. Okay.
The illusion is usually of what you desire the most to convince you to give in.
Okay.
So are you having to like resist the lust?
Yes. So she takes the red drink, and all of a sudden the room is transformed into like a bunch of beds, and it's just a bunch of horny vampires having like an orgy everywhere.
Naturally.
I
could have told you that. I could have guessed it. It happens in every book I read.
She turns around, and Blackwell is sitting in an armchair, and
Dick up.
Is he jerking it?
yes, basically. And he wants her to
Have a
sit in his
seat.
lap. Yes, and let's kiss.
But she has to resist.
Well, no, she gives in immediately. She's supposed to resist, but she gives it immediately.
Oops.
He basically tells her that this is you're supposed to drink blood and you're supposed to be drinking from. And that's how we'll pass this.
Sure.
And he wants to know if he can kiss her. And she says yes. But he's like kissing on her and she keeps saying his name. Oh, I forgot to mention that how you summon him is by saying his name 3 times.
Fucking
Beetlejuice.
Well, that's in my head now. Oh,
And
no.
so
Oh, no.
he's kissing on her neck and she's saying his name.
So he comes again.
And she
back.
goes to kiss him on the mouth and she immediately knows it's not him.
Oh.
The real Blackwell shows up and sees her sitting in the lap of this fake Blackwell.
man.
That's not my dick. That's not your tampon.
Which is pretty telling that the illusion is him.
And also a bunch of vampires. Normal.
Well,
that's what she wants.
yes. So she's kind of
He likes it.
embarrassed. Yeah.
I just found out I have a crush on him.
It's kind of funny too because they're trying to find the key to get out, and everywhere they turn, it's another person like turning into Blackwell, being like,
Come here.
It's just a room of Blackwells.
fucking weird. Okay, so they get
There's
out.
one in the gray sweatpants. There's one in the...
All the different versions of him.
just doing like jumping jacks.
Ooh.
She doesn't believe she's safe when they get out because she still thinks like he's an illusion. And he teases that I should kiss you so you'll know the difference.
Yeah,
That-
for
that makes
science.
sense.
What if I enjoyed it though?
You already did. It's fine.
No, with the other guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, try being worshipped by the real thing. And she's like, what would you have done? And he goes, do you want me to tell you or do you want me to show you?
Show her.
me.
She says, show me.
Yeah.
That's where they dry hump. He stops and he's like, that's what it feels like. I know, Barbara's mad. And
No, but
she,
we're teasing it. We'll get somewhere else later.
she
I'm
also
sure.
says, never again.
Never again.
This is business.
Never forget. Never again.
This
Do
is
not
a
come.
business partnership.
This is not a business come.
But then they fuck. So that's what we're going to read.
Business come.
Oh, are we there?
Right then
Yeah,
and
we're
there.
reading.
Hell yeah.
Well, there's some more levels. It doesn't fucking matter.
There's some plot that happens. Is that what we're here for?
She's like, she gets out of this level and she's like so upset and she almost died. And she's like, I just want to feel good. Like, just hold me and
Can you like choose to leave Phantasma without
yes, you
completing?
can
Tap
forfeit.
out.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
but she's
leave.
like, my wish is granted. I have him.
Well, no, she wants to get to level 7 to find her sister. She's looking for her sister. Don't forget.
She's gonna make a wish about her house. Yeah, I bet he can come up with the money.
What's gonna happen? Your mom's gonna ground you?
She's
No,
dead.
Mom's dead.
Yeah, that's weird.
Hey, does she doesn't communicate with her mom at all now that she's dead?
Yes, we'll get to that.
We'll get that.
So
They have to fuck first.
after the lust thing, she saw somebody blowing a guy, and she's never done that. She has had sex one time with a neighbor boy just to get it out of the way. It was not good.
Let's
Right.
get this going.
Yeah, so
It's like a
she
Devon
was
Sawa
like,
next
check.
door. Yeah,
oh my God, he's been coming up way too much.
we're watching Final Destination.
Oh, that's right. Casper, though. Was he in Casper?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Did
you
he
have a
not have a
glow
crush on
around
him when you
him?
watched?
Yeah, no, yeah, totally.
There was- yeah.
So she blows him. He goes down on her. She blows him.
Hot ropes everywhere.
Great time.
What? No.
He can come and come and come and come.
Ultra.
Because he's a ghost.
Ultra come in, and so he's super tall and stuff too, right?
Oh, yeah. And buff.
Dreaming. Is he a billionaire?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, that sounds. I bet he could afford the house.
He also, they get caught in all kinds of precarious positions all over the mansion. They're literally like, it's kind of crazy because they're literally like plot, sneaking in a fuck. Plot, sneaking in a fuck. So they're getting busted all the time by people having sex, and he just snaps and puts clothes on them. He snaps, different position. He snaps, they're in another room.
Oh wow.
It's very convenient.
Great.
And he's never done this with anybody else before.
He has fooled around with some contestants in the past, but it's more like because he's just lonely.
wants to fuck.
Yeah,
passing
what
the
else is he gonna
time.
do?
Yeah.
But she's different.
She is very, very, very different.
She's
Gotta
not like
rock
the other
it.
contestants.
She's not like the other contestants.
No, she's a winner.
She's
She
okay.
attracts
So
her.
is someone walked in or something?
No. I was just telling you.
Well, it says in a blink he transported them both into a new position.
She's blowing him like in the
Oh.
bathroom or something.
So he just
and-
does that instead of being like, "Here, turn over." He just goes ding, and then she's in a
Literally,
different position.
yes.
Stop fucking with your lights.
I don't know what's going on. It wasn't me. All right.
Leave it in.
I feel kind of blind now. This is perfect.
Just
can't
Are
see.
you there, Blackwell?
Are you ready?
Mm.
In a blink, he transported them both into a new position. Ding! Pressing her back into the pillows at the head of the bed, his body hovering over hers. He reached a hand between their bodies, moving it down to her core to rub circles against her bundle with the pad of his thumb, kissing her until he could hardly remember her own name.
It said
Kissing her until she could hardly remember her own name.
It said he's hovering, and now I'm picturing a ghost just
Same.
like, yeah.
There was nothing slow or lazy about his attentions. Now, as he worked her back into a writhing, moaning mess, she could feel herself soaking the plush comforter beneath them.
That could mean anything. Night sweats. Representation matters.
Representation matters.
Do you have fever, ma'am?
Woo! Drenching his fingers with her wetness as he slid 2 of them inside her. Sweat.
So it's not sweat.
He broke their kiss and pulled back just enough to read her face in the dark.
Wait, he broke their kiss. I missed it. What did he do?
Tell me you want this.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, I do.
I want this, she swore, breathless. Very much.
Yes, I want this.
He sighed in relief. Oh, God. And rocked his hips forward, sheathing himself inside of her.
A sword, yeah, because it's old times.
Oh, right. Olden times with the hilt.
King
He left the
Arthur.
hilt out. All the way.
Archimedes!
All the way to the hilt. You're right, because it was a knife.
We did it.
The way he stretched her was sinful, euphoric. He was so deep, she swore she could feel him in her soul. Her eyes rolled to the back of her head as he pulled out slowly before rocking forward in another languid movement.
You hate that word.
Ugh. It's like unnecessary. He twisted her fists into the comforter at her sides as she rode out each wave of pleasure, every thrust of his hips, and she saw the stars.
Have we had fisting yet?
No.
I don't think we have. Listeners? Any
No.
book with that? Let us know.
I don't want to.
Just say the book. You don't have to describe the. You don't want to. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take one for the team. I'll read about it to be clear.
More. You can have everything, Angel. He leaned his forehead down against hers as he pumped into her, harder, faster, driving them both wild with each stroke. She moaned as she lifted her hips off the bed and met his next thrust with her own. Sweat beaded at her temples.
So it was night sweats, and this is totally educational and comedic and fine.
And
medical.
They don't have AC in olden times.
Oof.
Definitely not.
Do they have deodorant? Oh, God. I feel like use leeches or something.
As she finally unraveled, completely undone.
Sure.
When she began to float back down to earth.
So they're both ghosts.
They're ghouls.
Ooh.
He flipped their position in one fluid motion, fixing her to straddle him once again. She leaned forward to balance her weight against his chest. Biting her lip, she slowly slid herself all the way down onto his shaft, taking him completely despite the more intense angle, whimpering when their bodies became flushed together.
Wow.
What's that sound like, Vanessa?
I don't know.
The whimpering?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you try to make the sound of her sliding onto him? Is that what was?
Whimpering. She's feverish.
I was thinking a sheath.
Yeah.
The sheath got in? No, it was more of the whimpering when their bodies became flushed together.
Oh. More like, like when you're really bloated and you're like, ooh.
Someone punches you in the stomach.
Over and over again, she moved up and down his cock.
Educationally. You good?
So good.
I love it.
5 stars.
His hands coming up to grip her waist and guide her a smooth, steady rhythm, rocking all the way forward until the tip of him remained inside her. She slammed herself back down a second later, eliciting a noise from him that wasn't entirely human. How was that?
Well, we're human, so who knows?
I don't know. I'm human.
Maybe like a growly, like that, kind of like real deep in the throat.
You're such a good fucking girl, he growled. Come for me again, Angel. Blackwell. She whimpered as his thumb rubbed faster and Blackwell quit
Oh
it.
my God.
Faster between her legs, sending every nerve in her body into a lust-filled frenzy. F me, he told her. Harder, Angel. She ground atop him even harder until the sound of them joining together over and over thundered through the room. What's that like?
Boom, 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 boom.
And then an actual clap of thunder echoed in the room. Ophelia's movement slowed as the two of them gaped up. Gaped?
Yeah, like, oh my God. Like, you're just staring like, whoa.
Looked up at the ceiling.
Looked up dramatically.
Gay. Whoa. Up at the ceiling. And the curse that left Blackwell's mouth now was not set in euphoria. Because above them, crimson rain clouds began to manifest, a foreboding, swirling tempest. When the first drop of blood, are they inside?
It's a haunt that's happening
It's
in
almost
her
like a
bedroom.
spin above the
It's
thing.
a haunt.
It's a haunt.
You know
Remember
that
I told
game?
you never get time off, so that's raining blood in her bedroom
To scare her?
to scare her. But
I
she
liked it.
likes
Hilt
it.
blocked. Remember when you would play it and the blood runs down, crack an egg on your head,
Ah!
and then, like it's that game. That's what's happening.
They're playing that game that feels good on your back.
He's got some weird moves. All right.
When the first drop of blood rained down, splattering onto Blackwell's chest, Ophelia smeared her finger through the bright red droplet
Ma'am.
in disbelief. The rain turned into a drizzle. The warm splashes of scarlet dyeing his hair pink. Oh, right, because he's blonde. Ooh. Sliding down the bridge of her nose, running over more sensitive areas.
Oh.
Ophelia began moving against him again, and his brows shot up in utter shock. He quickly recovered, and a devious smile slowly curled at the corners of his mouth at her boldness. Are you sure? It's only blood. It didn't take long for them to return to their previous pace. Their blood slicked. This is disgusting.
Okay.
Blood slicked skin. It's like Carrie, just like ugh. Blood slicked skin, making their bodies slide together in a way that was utterly sinful.
It's a biohazard.
The storm came down stronger and stronger with each passing second, building into a crescendo at the same time that they were building to their own. And this time, when she reached the edge, he crashed over it with her. Not even the thunder overhead could drown out the sound of his name being wrought from her lips. So
Draco.
Draco. So if you're staying in this Fantasma house,
Yeah.
someone's just like, it's fucking raining blood in my room, guys.
Sounds like a you problem.
That's why.
Like,
Are
I
you
guess-
fucking that Phantom again?
Well, he can make it go. I didn't highlight it, but
He's
he
making
was,
it rain?
No.
You can make it go
He's-
away.
He was like, I can make this stop.
No.
And she's like, it's only blood.
I want it. It makes us
Girl,
more slick.
stand up. Mm-mm.
She's like, I like it when your hair is blood soaked.
Pink.
Yeah, because
She's probably rubbing it on titties.
The pale blonde doesn't really suit your skin tone. Like, it looks like this right now.
Yeah, it's like dripping in their eyes.
Yeah, like, ooh, that's a biohazard. That's
Okay, so
nasty.
they fucking in the blood.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ooh, that's something new.
So
That is new. That is
That's
new.
new.
she finds out that Gabriel is her dad, who she doesn't know. Her mom and her dad met at Fantasma
Where'd
They
Gabriel
fucked
come?
in the blood room. Gwen was looking for Gabriel.
in
That's
the
why she was
diary.
looking for him, because it was her dad.
Yes, her mom and her dad met at Fantasma. They fell in love, so they were cursed.
Oh.
Ophelia was actually conceived at Fantasma.
So now she's back and she's going to break all the curses.
Yes. So
What?
this, she's like, we're repeating my parents' history, pushes him
Oh my
away.
God, the song Mine by Taylor Swift. I promise we'll never make my parents' mistakes.
She's like, that's what we're doing.
Are her parents not together?
No.
Mhm.
They're divorced, but have an excellent co-parenting situation.
I can only assume with that. If that were my child, she.
Shoo. She ends up talking to her mom,
Hey, Mom.
and
Through the locket?
No,
she
she
appear?
accidentally summons this weird portal that's to the.
The mom portal.
It's
to
the,
the-
mirror from Phantom of the Opera.
Yes, she goes inside. Her mom's like, "I was too hard on you. You need to live your life, growth." She's like, maybe we will be different. But he's like, no, you were right. I'm a ghost. I'm trapped here.
This will never work long term.
Yes. Another devil offers her a way out of like the 10-year bargain thing.
Right.
He said, I'll help you with your sister. I'll help you with your house.
I don't trust this devil.
He wants her to forfeit. And I think it's because he knows that they're getting close to figuring out what is up with Blackwell's.
The key of the heart is to...
Yes.
Right.
She refuses. He says mortals are foolish. Mortals in love are foolish. I'm not in love. I'll let you kiss me to prove it. She lets this guy kiss and finger bang her. But it's not the same.
It's not the same.
She pushes him away.
There is no blood from the ceiling.
Yes.
You're not Blackwell.
They get to level 7. She finds her sister. Her sister knows all about the parents. Their dad's trying to break the curse through Phantasma.
Sure.
It ends up being that's how the mom died because of something that he did in Phantasma.
Dad, goddamn.
Dad?
Yeah, she ends up talking the sister into leaving the game.
Gwen, get out.
Yes.
Cool.
There can only be one winner anyways. She gets to the end to meet the creator of the game who gives the wish, and it's Blackwell.
Oh my God. What are the odds?
His name is Salem Malstrus Blackwell or something. He's actually the prince of the devil.
Yeah. If there's as soon as she said there's a king of the devils or the whatever, that's Blackwell.
Yeah.
No, I did
You
not
don't
see that
fall
coming.
in love with the right hand man, so you want the top guy. You want the president of the motorcycle club. That's why Gabriel's there.
Apparently, Phantasma is a jail for Blackwell. He chose a mortal love over his duties.
Duty.
And the devil, King Devil, killed her. But tied him to Phantasma, but he put her soul in a locket.
And so she's reborn. That's her.
Yes.
And because she was created in Phantasma, that locket somehow was her soul being...
It was passed down person to person.
It's the Horcrux.
She uses her wish.
Voldemort.
What?
She uses her wish to free Blackwell.
Oh my God.
Does
She
it
says,
work that way?
I love you.
Oh, it's like Aladdin.
But now they're cursed. No. The only way to break the curse is if you
True love?
sell me your soul.
She sells the soul to him.
Yeah.
She already did, basically.
to Blackwell?
Resale.
Yeah, but I mean,
Pawn
she's
shop
like,
that
we're
soul.
going to be together forever anyways.
Yeah. We're good.
Is she immortal now?
Yes.
Talk about loopholes. I love this.
And does he become normal?
No.
Well, no.
But he's
you
still a
don't-
phantom?
Yes.
But they fuck, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And he
it's
can
fine.
do stuff. It's great.
Actually, her selling her soul to him gives him so much power
He's hoard.
that, yeah.
He doesn't know what to do with it.
Yeah. He can be solid forever. He doesn't need
Is
another
it something
bargain.
that, like, when she does it, kind of like when Aladdin frees the genie with his wish, where they're like, oh my God, thank you, that's so sweet? Or was was it a sweet moment?
Yes. And he was like, don't do this. You'll curse yourself. There's a point where the locket comes off and she almost dies.
Or it's like Little Mermaid.
because it is her like heart.
That's my heart of the ocean.
And she could never figure out how to open it. She rips it off of her neck and gives it to him, and it opens.
Oh.
Girl.
I liked this book.
Does she get to keep Pringles? Do they bring Pringles back to
Yes.
life?
Cat?
Yes,
Oh,
the
good.
cat is with
That's
them.
their cat. Do they live in Phantasma, but it's like cleaned out?
No, they
No.
they keep the house, her
Oh, right. The house that she
the
saved
mansion.
because he has money.
Yeah, the manor, the Grimm Manor. Ophelia Grimm was her name.
Oh,
And it's in New Orleans?
Yes.
Aw.
nice.
So yeah, 80 friends of the pod.
Dang. Is this our
Reddit-
biggest pod, like, friend
Maybe
read?
want to read it. There's like 4 people reading it right now.
Oh my God.
So I included a lot. Becky 5 stars, probably one of my favorite things I've read this year. Jamie 5 stars. There's so many assumptions I made that turned out could be completely false. I'm kind of sad we didn't get to see the 9th trial, but I love the ending. I don't know what the 9th trial was, but only one person could make it.
Maybe that's what it is. It's like, are you willing to face the ghoul
Yeah, I don't know.
or the phantom?
Allison 5 stars, sucker for banter. While I enjoyed the end, it felt a little rushed. Same. Melissa 5 stars, love Ghost Hunger Games.
Oh.
Blackwell sits at top spot for a book boyfriend.
Oh.
Maddie, 3 stars. I lol. Like Carnival, but with sex and a lame ending.
Carnival. That's what I was thinking of.
Yes.
Because I read that when it came out, years ago.
Yeah.
So there's a point in the episode where I stop and I'm just, staring up at the ceiling. And that was me going, this
Yes.
kind of sounds like Carnival, but I couldn't tell you why.
But no spice.
But no spice. Yeah, that was
Carnival doesn't have spice?
PG-13, I
No.
think.
Okay.
Maybe.
So like Carnival with sex and a lame ending, starting to realize y'all will rave about anything with an attractive sounding MMC with coochie eaten.
I mean, it's just not wrong.
Listen.
Then we're like, ew. Oh, but he goes down? Okay.
Why
goes
mess with
down.
a recipe that works?
I included one star for Mia, not like the other girls with cringe with Insta Love. They were giving MGK and Megan Fox girl bag.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, that's accurate. Oh, God.
At
that
the
just
end,
changed
that's
the whole book.
all I could see. I was like,
Oh, that literally just changed all of it.
Oh, girl, get out of the house.
Forfeit. Oh.
Oh, my God.
Was that one of our friends that wrote that review?
no.
It was a, okay.
We
No.
should be friends.
We should
Yeah,
be friends,
We should
Mia.
apply. Mia.
Yeah.
You know, be our friend on Goodreads. At Clutch My Pearls Pod everywhere. What did you rate it?
I'm between a 3 and a 5.
So 4.
I mean, a 3 and a 4. I'm sorry. I'm between a 3 and a 4.
3.5.
It's funny because somebody mentioned in one of the reviews that it felt like 2 books. Like the whole game thing felt like one thing, and then their love felt like it did feel a little like forced or
Yeah.
kind of slipped in.
Were the games interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
Riddles and
yeah,
puzzles?
like how to tell the difference between somebody that is important to you. Like her sister was
Right.
the one, and it was like a bunch of them, and she had to ask them questions, and
What would your
you had to
question be?
figure out which
Like
ones.
when you're on the
how
phone
many
and you
boys have you kissed? Was one of them that she asked. Just because she knew that the type of answer she would give it away.
What would be the question that you would ask us if you didn't know who was the
Right,
real
that's
one?
what I was thinking is like when you're like the thing where you like, if I ever said this, you would know that something is horribly wrong. Like if I said I hate Taylor Swift or something like that, you would be like, she's being held hostage. I need to call for help.
Yeah, I would say it would be
Yeah.
something like that, or something
What
with
with the-
if you said, "Oh yeah, Tyson's playing with another dog." Like I feel like it'd be
Yeah.
something
Oh
with
my
Tyson.
God,
Yeah.
I feel like
never.
those are the hard line. Like
Do you want to come over and watch a scary movie?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's sick.
yeah, she's not well. What would yours be?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe I'm not the real me.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I really don't know.
I have some ideas, but I can't say them.
Sam.
No, trust
I'd
me.
be like, "Do you want any help with anything?" And he'd be like, "Yes, please." He'd be like,
Wow.
Honestly, yours would be, I'm not fine.
You know what? I'm actually really struggling. Instead of being like, "I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'll get through it." I'll
Explain
figure it
how
out."
you're struggling, but I'm fine.
Yeah. I think I reposted a TikTok where it was like when you want to like complain but not be a burden, where you're like, yeah, I mean, I feel like just things like really dark, but you know what, it's fine, I'll get through it.
Yeah, like it's, I love dark.
Well, that's great. Yay, Phantasma.
Love how, this is going to sound, okay. I love how firmly you handled us because that was a lot of plot and we tried really hard
I
to
know.
like, and you just went, okay. And you wrangled
You're
us
so good.
like,
she's gotten really good at that.
You
She
really
got
were
little
just like-
anyways.
fuck your questions, we'll get there.
You don't even remember what you just asked.
You don't want to know.
I either get really sidetracked by it or
Just ignore it.
yeah.
You just powered through.
Yeah.
But then I feel like a jerk because I'm like,
No,
what,
you're good.
What if whatever you're saying is really funny?
That would be your thing. I don't want to finish this synopsis. You would know something is wrong.
Yeah.
Just keep talking.
Well, let us know what you think. Like and subscribe everywhere on the internet. At Clutch My Pearls Pod. Tag us in all the things. Tell your friends. Tell
Your cousin.
tell your ghouls. Tell your
Yes.
cousins. Tell anybody famous that you know.
Their
You know.
cousins. Yes.
Yes. At Clutch My Pearls Pod. If you're on our Patreon, I'll see you Monday for your episode that's early and ad free. And if you're everyone else, I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.